Hello my dear students, welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology and I am Rajesh MSc Zoology. So today our topic is about principles of inheritance and variation. So before starting the session, let me know is our session is started or not and is my voice is clear or not first. Okay, right, our session is just started and is my voice is clear or not? Right, session is just started. Yes, right. So do I do one thing? Right. Now before going to discuss about the first question, I'm going to introduce an interesting thing that is totem poles. You may hear the word totem poles. It has a interesting history is there for the totem poles. Maybe Red Indians తెలిసే ఉంటుంది మీకు. Red Indians create this type of totem poles in their areas and they carved this type of totem poles from the trees and they create some pictures. They create some what it is called structures with ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ స్టోరీస్ వాళ్ళ చరిత్రకు సంబంధించి వాళ్ళ కల్చర్కి సంబంధించి లేదా వాళ్ళ యొక్క యాక్టివిటీస్ సంబంధించిన విషయాలు మొత్తాన్ని ఇలా కార్వ్ చేసి వుడ్ని కార్వింగ్ చేసి దానికి పెయింట్స్ వేసి వాళ్ళు అక్కడ పెడతారు. సో వీటిని టోటెమ్ పోల్స్ అంటాం. దే ఆర్ వెరీ ఫేమస్ అలాంగ్ ద యూనివర్స్, అలాంగ్ ద వరల్డ్. ఓకే, సో ఈ టోటెమ్ పోల్స్ మనకు స్టోరీస్ చెప్పొచ్చు, లేదా వాళ్ళ కల్చర్ కోసం చెప్పొచ్చు, వాళ్ళ లైఫ్ స్టైల్ కోసం చెప్పొచ్చు, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. However and whatever, totem poles are just really awesome. Now, come to the first question of principles of inheritance. Without any late, try to solve this question. Thalassemia and sickle cell anemia. Thalassemia and sickle cell anemia are caused due to problem in globin molecules. Globin molecule synthesis. Okay, select the correct statement. What is the correct statement? Both are due to quantitative defect in globin chain synthesis. Thalassemia is due to less synthesis of globin molecules. Sickle cell anemia is due to quantitative problem of globin molecules. Both are due to qualitative defect in globin chain synthesis. Which is right answer? Both are due to quantitative. You should know about the quantitative and the qualitative. Two different types of disorders are there. One is quantitative. Quantitative means there is a summation of two different or three different gene effects. That is quantitative. Quantitative means summation of the gene effects. And for example, polygenic inheritance. Our skin color or the person's height, that is polygenic inheritance. That means 2 to 3 different alleles. We have to calculate the effect of the alleles and the result is like this. For example, there is a 3 alleles A, B and C. If all are dominant, that means total AA, BB, CC, AABBCC. This is complete black. If all are less recessive, they are complete white. And a, capital B, capital C, like that. That means A, small a, B, small b, capital C, small c. It is medium color. That means the effect is the addition of the genes. That is called quantitative. Qualitative means the gene directly controls and that is not quantitative. There is no need to add the effect of the adjacent gene effects. Okay, now which one is the right answer for this question? Try to solve this. Thalassemia and sickle cell anemia both are quantitative. No, sickle cell anemia is due to the replacement of a single amino acid. It is a point mutation. It is not quantitative. So this is wrong. Thalassemia is due to less synthesis of the globin molecules. Yes, that is right. Actually, thalassemia is the quantitative. Two genes are there. That means 4 alleles are there. If more alleles are affected, less molecules are prepared, less globin molecules are prepared. So B is the right answer for this question. No, Lokesh, the right answer is B. Because Sickle cell anemia is not a quantitative. Thalassemia is quantitative. So thalassemia is due to the less synthesis of globin molecules. The person suffer with the less hemoglobin. Sickle cell anemia is due to quantitative. Wrong it is. Both are due to qualitative defect. It is also wrong. The right answer is B. Second question. Try to solve this question, Lokesh. The genotypes of husband and wife, husband genotype and wife genotype for his blood group, for their blood group. Husband blood group is AB, IA, IB, and the wife blood group is A. Among the blood groups of their children, how many different types of genotypes and phenotypes are possible? Genotypes and phenotypes also you have to mention. How many genotypes and how many phenotypes are possible? Genotypes of husband and wife. Husband AB blood group and wife is A blood group. The children get how many different types of genotypes and phenotypes? Can you calculate this? Okay. So IAIA, IAIB, IAIO, IBIO. So four genotypes. So option A is wrong, option D is wrong. How many genotypes are there? Four genotypes. And how many phenotypes are there? These two are A group. These two are A group. This is AB group. This is B group. So three phenotypes, four genotypes. Where it is? The right answer is B again. Answer is B. Okay, try to solve the questions. It were very easy questions. These are. Try to solve this. Make the session successful with your active participation. Okay, right. Which one from those given below is the period for Mendel's hybridization experiments? Very easy question it is. Repetitive question it is. And we read this sentence for several times from our NCERT textbooks. Huh? So, which year it is? Very good, Lokesh. That is 1856 to 1863. Excellent. Next question. Fourth question. Very easy question. Yes. The mechanism that causes gene to move from one linkage group to the another linkage group. The mechanism to move one gene from one linkage group to another linkage group. Which mechanism it is? Location, yes, translocation, excellent. Location, the right answer is translocation, perfect. You already know inversion. Inversion means what? For example, if it is the gene, this gene has a two, this chromosome have two genes. It turned into like this. It changed its location like this. They just inverse. Okay, but the for the right answer for this question is translocation. Perfect. Very good. And duplication means what? It make more copies, same type of gene. It forms several copies on the same chromosome that causes disorders. And you already know crossing over is the common thing during the meiosis. Non-sister chromatids exchange their genetic information, okay, before formation of the gametes. That is called what? Crossing over. So for this question, the right answer is translocation. Fifth question. Six members are participating, but only Lokesh gives the answer. Try to give at least a like, the remaining members. Okay. Alright. For the fifth question, pick out the correct statements. First one, hemophilia is a sex-linked recessive disease. Is that right? Hemophilia is the sex-linked recessive. Second, Down syndrome is due to aneuploidy. What is meant by aneuploidy? Aneuploidy means 2n plus 1 or 2n minus 1. The abnormal gametes or abnormal zygotes, abnormal chromokaryotype is called aneuploidy. Okay. And phenylketonuria is an autosomal recessive gene disorder. Phenylketonuria is an autosomal recessive gene disorder. And sickle cell anemia is an X-linked recessive disorder. Which statements are correct? Lokesh, for fifth question. Which statement is correct? Yes, Dinesh Jetta, very good. Dinesh Jetta says as all 1 and 2 and 3 are correct. Perfect. Good evening, sweetie. Ready? Yes. 1, 3, 4. No, Lokesh, that is wrong. So the right answer is, as said Dinesh, 1 and 2 and 3 are right. Yes, hemophilia is sex-linked recessive disease. But hemophilia C is there. Hemophilia A and B, X-linked recessive disorder. Hemophilia C is autosomal recessive disorder. Remember this point. Next, Down syndrome is because of aneuploidy. Perfect. Because of 21 extra chromosome, 2n plus 1. Phenylketonuria is autosomal recessive disorder. Yes, perfect. And it is another example for pleiotropy also. Okay. Sickle cell anemia is not X-linked. Sickle cell anemia is autosomal recessive disorder. So the right answer is option B. Very good, Dinesh. Sixth question. Sixth question. A tall true breeding garden pea plant is crossed with a dwarf true breeding garden pea plant. When F1 plants were self, the resulting genotypes were in the ratio of. If you have any questions regarding the genetics, regarding the questions, you can mention that question. I'll explain that question. Uh, then we will move to the next question. No problem with that. And I think that D option is not visible to you. D option 1 is to 2 is to 1. Tall heterozygous, tall homozygous, and dwarf. This is option D. Option D 1 is to 2 is to 1. Tall heterozygous, tall homozygous, dwarf. The remaining options are visible in this, I think. Dinesh says as what? 3 is to 1, tall and dwarf. Dinesh, you have to read the question once again. In question, they mention as genotypes. Still, your answer is A, Dinesh. They mention genotypes. If they mention phenotype, what you said is right. 3 tall and 1 dwarf. But they mention as it is the genotypes they are asking. Self the resulting genotypes were in the ratio of. Yes, Lokesh said as 1 is to 2 is to 1. But that is wrong. It is not correct. 1 is to 2 is to 1 is correct. But first one is not tall heterozygous. It is tall homozygous. 2 tall heterozygous. So the right answer is C. Tall homozygous, tall heterozygous, dwarf. So the right answer is C. Clear or any questions? Next, seventh. Seventh. Match the terms in column 1 with their description in column 2 and choose the correct option. Very, very easy options are given. So I think ABCDs are not visible to you. A, B, C, D. Okay. Dominance. Dominance means what? Many genes govern a single character. Many genes govern a single character. That means gene 1, gene 2, gene 3. Many genes control only one character. This type of inheritance is called what? This type of inheritance is called what? So Lokesh says D. Lokesh, is that answer for the question number 7 or question number 6? Can you confirm with your question number by mentioning the question number? Try to mention the question number. Okay. This is called polygenic inheritance because more genes control one character, that is polygenic inheritance. So D1. Next, codominance. Codominance means what? Both characters. Okay, we will move from the second option. In a heterozygous condition, only one allele is expressed itself. Only one allele expressed itself means it becomes star. This is called dominance. So A2. Okay, A2. So next, in a heterozygous organism, both alleles are expressed themselves. If both are expressed themselves, AB blood group, that is called codominance. So B3, that is called B3. A single gene influences many characters, that is pleiotropy. It is complete reverse condition. Single gene but many characters. Character 1, character 2, character 3. Pleiotropy. Okay. So the right answer is option D. Yes, perfect. Bhargavi, superb. And Lokesh also says D. Perfect. Very good. Option D is the right answer. A colorblind man, very interesting question. Colorblindness. A colorblind man. Colorblind means which type of disorder it is? X-linked recessive disorder. Colorblind man marries a woman with normal sight. This is normal sight and it is colorblind. Small c, this is colorblind. Okay. Who has no history of color blindness in her family? That means she is not a carrier. Normal, and she is not a carrier also because her father is also normal eyes. What is the probability of their grandson being color blind? Grandson. What is the probability of their grandson becomes side effects with the color blindness? Can you do practice on the paper and solve this question? Eighth question. Bhargavi, Dinesh, Lokesh, Sweetie. Okay, I'll try to solve this on the screen. Yes, Dinesh says nil. Oh, nil. This is colorblind man and normal woman. So the first generation, that means their sons or their daughters. The daughters and sons are not affected. There is nil effect. So the daughter is like this. She becomes a carrier, and the son is like this. He is not affected. It is F1 generation. But asking about what? Asking about the grandson. So carrier daughter give that gene to the grandson. Okay. So out of 4 child, one child may affect. Yes. Perfect. One person give the right answer among all these things. Okay. Sahina and Lokesh both are give the right answer. Very good. It is not 1. It is 0.25. 25%. The probability is 0.25. Because if there is 4 child, 1 person. If there is 8 child, 2 persons are affected. If there is 16, that means 4 child are affected. That means 0.25% are affected. Very good. Very good, Sahina, Sheikh. Sahina and Lokesh. Come to the ninth question. Solve this question. If you like this type of quiz, just give a like on YouTube button. It is absolutely free. Okay. A pleiotropic gene ఒక లైక్ బటన్ ఇవ్వడం వల్ల మీకు ₹1 కూడా ఖర్చు అవ్వదు. ఓకే, నాది హామీ. A pleiotropic gene, I just discussed about this, I think. So without any late, I'm going to reveal the answer. Okay, give me the correct answer immediately. Pleiotropic means what? Pleiotropy is complete opposite to the polygenic inheritance. Polygenic inheritance means many genes, gene 1, 2, 3 control single character. Pleiotropy means what? Many characters controlled by single gene. Monster. That is the monster pleiotropy. Pleiotropic gene is the monster which control all the different types of characters. So controls multiple traits in an individual. Ninth, perfect. B. Lokesh, superb. No, Sahina, controls a trait only in combination with another gene. That is not correct. Okay, that maybe it becomes polygenic inheritance. It controls multiple traits. 10th question. The term linkage. The term linkage was coined by. Thank you for like. The term linkage was coined by what? Who? Who coined the term linkage? Of course, it may not mention in the NCERT, but it is somewhat important. Drosophila melanogaster. I'm going to give the clue. The scientist who works on Drosophila melanogaster, he invented the term linkage. He observed the linkage for the first time by observing the Drosophila melanogaster eyeball color, okay, body color, and wing size. So perfect. You know, Sahina, as T.H. Morgan is the scientist who work on the Drosophila melanogaster. Perfect, super. 11th question. Lokesh also give the right answer. Very good, Lokesh. Sorry, didn't observe. Sorry. 11th question. The movement of a gene from one linkage group to the another linkage. Hey, it is repeated question. I think Lokesh is going to give the answer because he is from the first beginning. So before going to give the right answer by Lokesh, try to solve the remaining numbers. అతను ఆన్సర్ ఇచ్చే ముందే మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. The movement of gene from one linkage group to another is called, because it is a repeated question. 11th question. Yes, Dinesh, excellent. That is translocation. Perfect. Yes, superb. 12th question. Dinesh, try to mention the question number, please. From now onwards. Alleles are alleles. Alleles ante enti? These are the alternative forms of the gene. Alleles are different molecular forms of a gene. Sahina, are you giving the answer as A for the 12th question or 11th question? Yes, Sahina, excellent. Superb. So different molecular forms of a same gene are called alleles. They are also called alternative forms of the gene. Okay, perfect. 13th question. Multiple alleles are present. It is also easy question. Yes, Dinesh Jetta, perfect. A, right answer. 13th question. Multiple alleles are present. Where they are present, multiple alleles? At the same locus of the chromosome. Same locus means what? This is called locus. Where the gene is present, that is called locus. Or on non-sister chromatids. Non-sister chromatids means if these are sister chromatids, like this and like this. On different chromosomes. Different chromosomes means chromosome number 1 and chromosome number 3. At different loci on the same chromosome. Different loci on the same chromosome means if A is present here, B is present here, C is present here, like that. So looking on to Jesus, welcome. Looking on to Jesus and Sahina third. Perfect. So the right answer is A. At the same locus of the chromosome. Okay. At the same locus of the chromosome, multiple alleles are present like this, A and B. Nazero, always you are mentioning something I didn't understand. Sorry for that. And for this question, looking on to Jesus and Sahina says the right answer. 14th question. Solve this question. 14th question. Okay, I'll give the time to click the like button. If you are not a subscriber, uh, click on subscribe button also. In his classic experiments and pea plants, Mendel did not use very easy question. Very easy question. Seed shape, different types of seed shapes are there. Wrinkled and round. B. Flower position. No Sahina, flower position is there. Axial and terminal. Terminal and axial. So B is also there. He used the character flower position also. Seed color, yellow and green. Pod length is not used by the Mendel. So the right answer is D, not B. Yes, perfect Bhargavi and sorry Dinesh and location Sahina. The right answer is B. Pod length is not used by the Mendel. 15th question. Yes, Sahina, perfect. D is the right answer. 15th question. A gene showing codominance has. Shahina is from which college? And Dinesh Jetta, you are also maybe first time in our live session. Maybe you are attended for the previous sessions, I forget. Bhargavi is also second time, I think. Try to introduce yourselves, Bhargavi, Dinesh, and Lokesh. Lokesh already said that he is from Vijayawada. Yes. 15th question for 15th question. Sahina says D for 14th or 15th. A gene showing codominance has alleles tightly linked on the same chromosome, alleles that are recessive to each other, both alleles independently expressed in their heterozygote condition, one allele dominant on the other. Dinesh means Vagdevi College, Bhuvanagiri. Superb, Vagdevi. You know Vagdevi means Saraswati. Very good. Bhuvanagiri ante ekkada? Where is the Bhuvanagiri? Which district? Lokesh says B. Perfect, Lokesh. What you said is right. Both alleles, for example, IA and IB, codominance. Okay, if both are present, if it is heterozygote condition, if both are dominant, both are expressed out. That is called codominance, colleagues. Okay, or cooperation, cooperate. Co means both, codominance. Both are expressed equally. The right answer is B. 16th question. Yadadri. Okay. Near to Yadadri. Right. Superb. Then from about Bhargavi and Sahina. 16. First year or second year you are? Dinesh Jetta. I think you are giving good answers for this quiz. So maybe you are second year or from the long term student. A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group B. What are all the possible blood groups of the offsprings? A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group B. What are all the possible blood groups of their offspring? And I want to mention one thing, very important thing. Okay, second year Dinesh, super. One thing that is, if they didn't mention about their genotype, like వాళ్ళు చెప్పలేదు అనుకుందాం క్వశ్చన్ లో, they didn't mention about the genotype like homozygous A, heterozygous A. If they didn't mention in the question, you have to take as heterozygous only. Don't take as IAIA. You have to take IAIO. If they didn't mention, if they mention as a person with homozygous A, then only you can take IAIA. Okay, so if these two persons marry, the children get all the types of blood groups. A group possibility is there, and AB group is there, B group is there, O group is also possible. Okay, so AB and O. 16th, the right answer is A. There is a chance of O also. We have to take as IAIO, IBIO. Okay, that is also AB groups. AB B, A and O. If they mention, you have to take IA or otherwise heterozygous only. Yes, the right answer is option A. Clear? 17th question. 17th question. If both parents are carriers for thalassemia, thalassemia is an autosomal recessive disorder, and both parents carriers means they are not affected but they have the effect or defect causing gene. Both are having that gene. What are the chances of pregnancy resulting in an affected child? How much percentage child get there is a probability is there? Okay, what is the chance? How much chances are there to get 25% or 100%, or there is no chance, or 50% chances? If both are affected, 50% chances. Both are not affected, both are for example, okay, thalassemia T, like this, like this autosomal recessive disorder. How much percentage of their child get affected with thalassemia? Safe. Heterozygous also safe. Homozygous recessive causes the thalassemia. Can you say no which is right answer? 50% or 25%? The right answer for the 17th question is A. Sahina, Bhargavi, Lokesh. The right answer is A, 25% only. Okay. 18th question. How many pairs of contrasting characters in pea plants? Contrasting characters. Contrasting means completely different. Okay. They bond to their original characters. They never merge with another character. Tall means tall, dwarf means dwarf. How many? Studied by Mendel in his experiments. Lokesh, superb. That is 7. Sahina, very good. 7. You know, genetics have very important relationship with the number 7. 7 ki genetics తో ఒక great bond ఉంది. There is a great bond with 7. Mendel work with 7 characters, and from 1856 to 1863, 7 years, he selected 7 characters, and అటు 7 తరాలు ఇటు 7 తరాలు చూసి పెళ్లి చేసుకోవాలి అంటారు. దట్ మీన్స్ ఏ జీన్ కెన్ ట్రావెల్ ఫర్ సెవెన్ జనరేషన్స్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ. ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఈస్ నో డిఫెక్ట్ ఫర్ 7 generations, దెర్ ఈస్ నో ప్రాబ్లం ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ చైల్డ్. అండ్ మనిషిని పోలిన మనుషులు 7 ఉంటారు అని అంటుంటారు. ఓకే, అండ్ మనిషికి 7 జన్మలు అంటుంటారు. దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ స్పెషల్ ఫర్ ద 7 ఇన్ జెనెటిక్స్. ఓకే, సో 7 unforgettable number in the genetics, and our viewers also 7 now. 19th question. Okay. An abnormal human baby with triple X. Triple X is not a soap. Triple X means 3 X chromosomes. A baby with triple X chromosomes was born due to. Can you guess why baby have female baby have extra X chromosome? Because of the fusion of 2 ova and 1 sperm cell. Ova have 1 X chromosome, 2 ovas and 1 sperm cell. Because of this type of fusion, or fusion of 2 sperms and 1 ova, or formation of abnormal sperms in their father. Abnormal sperms means XY and without anything, or formation of abnormal ova in mother. Which is right answer? Dinesh Jetta says A, Lokesh says A, everybody says A. You know one thing, two ovaries never fuse. It will never happen. Two ovaries never fuse with one another. Okay, both are different. If they fuse, that is not called fertilization. Okay, so A is completely wrong answer. Never imagine like that. Don't imagine like that type of answers. Okay. Yeah, Sahina. If there is no A, that is D. Perfect. Fusion of two sperms and one ovum. It is also not possible. Once one sperm shall enter into the corona radiata, if it crosses the corona radiata, it stops the entry of remaining sperm cells. That is the beauty of nature. Okay, so it is also wrong. Formation of abnormal sperm cells. If there is abnormal sperm cell, the baby may be like this XXY Klinefelter, but baby with triple X. That means ova is abnormal with two X chromosomes and one sperm cell which carry the X. So the right answer is D. Sahina, perfect, very good. 20th question. Fruit color in squash is an example of. Fruit color in squash is an example of. Bhargavi, నువ్వు గతంలో మన లైవ్ సెషన్స్కి అటెండ్ అయ్యావా? హ్యావ్ యూ ఎవర్ అటెండ్ అవర్ live sessions in an academy or in our YouTube? Because your name is very familiar to me. Fruit color in squash is an example of, squash fruit colors. Three types of colors are there: white, yellow, and green. There is only one gene. There is only one gene. If it is dominant, that gives the yellow, like this. Okay. If both are recessive, that gives green color. Just like the Mendel crosses, Mendel seed color. Squash fruit also like that. But sometimes there is white color flower is the white color fruit is appear. In which conditions? No, you never attend for our live sessions. Okay, but the name Bhargavi is very familiar to me because I have the students with that name. Right, 20. Complementary genes, no. Dominant epistasis. It is called what? Dominant epistasis. Dominant epistasis means a gene, if it is in dominant condition, if it is a dominant condition, that controls the expression of other genes, but for example here there is a gene, this is B. Okay, it is responsible for some other character. It is always in this condition, always recessive condition. If it becomes dominant, automatically Y cannot express itself. Yellow or green never express because of the dominance of one gene that that controls the expression of dominant genes. Also, it becomes white color. That is called dominant epistasis. Means it controls one gene controls the other gene, unrelated gene. The dominant character of one gene controls or regulates the unrelated gene expression. That is called dominant epistasis. Agradikshita antam. Okay. Next. So the right answer is B. I hope you are going to know a new thing from this question. 21st question. 21st question. Select the incorrect statement with regard to the hemophilia. Don't feel bothered or sad if you are not going to give correct answers for this. ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ మీరు ఆన్సర్ సరిగ్గా ఇవ్వలేకపోతున్నామని ఎటువంటి బాధపడద్దు, బికాస్ most of the questions are from out of the NCERT and these questions are from the previous NEET examination questions which conducted at 2013, 10 years back కండక్ట్ చేసిన ఎగ్జామ్స్లో క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇవి. కాకపోతే కొంత సబ్జెక్ట్ తెలుసుకుంటారనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఐ జస్ట్ బ్రింగ్ దట్ క్వశ్చన్స్. అన్ని తెలిసిన క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తే యూ ఆల్సో మే ఫీల్ బోర్. Okay. Select the incorrect statement with regard to the hemophilia. It is a dominant disease. A single protein involved in the clotting of blood is affected. It is a sex-linked disease. It is a recessive disease. 21st. Haha, Sahina, you are saying as it is sex-linked disease, perfect, right answer. But the question he mentioned incorrect statement. We want incorrect, not the correct statement. But what you said is right, but that is the wrong answer for this question. We want incorrect statement. A single protein involved in the clotting factor blood is affected. No, no. It is not a dominant disease, it is a recessive disorder. So for this question, A is the right answer. Single protein involved in the clotting of blood is affected. That is hemophilia. The hemophilia may be the clotting factor 8. It may affected. That's why clotting will not takes place. More hemorrhage takes place. Hemophilia. Or maybe the factor number 9. Or maybe the factor number 11. One factor is affected in the condition of hemophilia. So that is right. It is a sex linked also. Hemophilia A and hemophilia B both are sex linked. Unless it is recessive disorder. Hemophilia A recessive, B recessive, C also recessive. But C autosomal recessive, A and B X-linked recessive. Yes, Lokesh? Good. 22nd question. But very good. Immediately you are giving the right answers or wrong answers, whatever it is. You are giving the answers without taking any too much of time. NGR, who is Bimla Naik today release? Pawan Kalyana, our hero. Lokesh Gajala is sorry Gajula Lokesh Gajula. 22nd B. Which of the following cannot be detected in a developing fetus by amniocentesis? Yes, Lokesh, you are attended for yesterday's session, and it is the question from reproductive health also. So very good, superb. Jaundice we cannot detect through amniocentesis. We can detect only genetical disorders from the amniocentesis. Perfect. Okay, me, I am the hero, right? Thank you, Anji. We all are heroes. We all are heroes, Anji. And the movies are actors there, and we are the heroes of our life. Thank you so much. Come to the 23rd question. Which one is the incorrect statement with regard to the importance of pedigree analysis? Pedigree, which one is the incorrect? Again, Sahina, incorrect statement. Which one is incorrect statement with regard to the importance of pedigree analysis? Karnataka 2013. I am in Karnataka now. It confirms the DNA is the carriers of genetic information. It helps to understand whether the trait in question is dominant or recessive. It confirms that the trait is linked to one of the autosome. It helps to trace the inheritance of a specific trait. Incorrect. Not hero, sir, but you God for poor people. No, no, I am not a god, Anji. Aham Brahmasmi. Lokesh 23C, no, it confirms the trait is linked to it is correct statement according to the pedigree. By observing the pedigree analysis, pedigree confirms that a trait is linked to autosome or allosome based on the this type of crosses. We can easily remember find out whether it is the autosome linked or allosome linked. So the right answer is A. Pedigree analysis cannot confirm as DNA is the carrier of genetic information or RNA is the genetic information. It cannot confirm. For the confirmatory test, there is some different tests are there. Some experiments are there, Griffith experiments. Some experiments are there in the molecular basis of inheritance. 24th question. Down's syndrome in humans is due to. Anji, we will conduct the live sessions regularly from now onwards. So try to attend and invite our friends. We will meet every day or day after day. I'll definitely announce about our live sessions in our Telegram channel also. So try to join in our Telegram channel, Rajesh Biology YouTube. 700 subscribers are there in Telegram. Down syndrome in humans is due to, it is a repetitive question. Pavan Rudra. Superb name, Pavan Rudra. I like your name, Rudra. Down syndrome option. There is 3X chromosomes, it is not Down syndrome. 3X chromosomes is not a Down syndrome. 3 copies of chromosome 21, that is Down syndrome. Option B. Hey, it is very easy question. 25th question. Try to solve the 25th question. Answer the 25th question. A normal visioned man whose father was colorblind, marries a woman whose father was also colorblind. So automatically the daughter becomes carrier for this. Carrier gene is there. Okay. They have their first child as a daughter. First child is a daughter. That means the baby carry which type of one X from father, another from the mother. Which one? This one or this one? What are the chances that this child would be colorblind? Very, very important and interesting, easy question. Looking on to Jesus, excellent. The right answer is what? The right answer is there is no chance. How many girl child is there? There is no chance because there is a father with unaffected gene. Father always protect the daughter with his genetic information for the X-linked recessive disorders. If father is normal, all the daughters are normal. If father is normal, all the daughters are normal. So not only in real life, in genetical situations also father protects her daughter. Okay, all daughters are safe because of their great fathers. Yeah, Pooja, hi, good evening. 26th question. Yeah, Pooja, I'm very good. How about you? I think you are our old subscriber. You attended for so many sessions, I think, because Pooja name is also very familiar to Rajesh Biology channel. 26th question. F2 generation in a Mendelian cross showed that both genotypic and phenotypic ratios are same as 1 is to 2 is to 1. Monohybrid cross with incomplete dominance. Superb, Lokesh. Incomplete dominance. No, Sahina, it is not complete dominance. Complete dominance means what? T, T, and T, T. That is like this. This is 1 is to 2 is to 1 genotype, 3 is to 1 phenotype. That is complete dominance. But incomplete dominance, so what Lokesh said is right. Monohybrid cross. Pooja also. Very good. Pooja and Lokesh. The D is the right answer. Monohybrid cross with incomplete dominance. Now, okay, if you have the notebook and pen in your hands, try to draw this chart. Very important chart it is to understand the inheritance of a particular chromosome. Okay, this is repeated question. Maybe it is asked in 2012. There is a chance to ask in 2022 also. After 10 years, this question may repeat. Of course, within 10 years, this question asked for more than 4 times. This cross that much is important. Good evening, Cam boy. How are you? Represented below is the inheritance pattern of a certain type of trait in humans. Which one of the following conditions could be an example of this pattern? This pattern. Mother. Mother to son. Which gene enter into the son from mother? Mother to son. And which gene? From father to daughter. I just explained. Daughters are safe if father is good. Which gene inherited from mother to child? That is, this diagram represents the inheritance of X chromosome. From mother, X chromosome enter into the son. From father, X never enter into the son. From father, X always enter into the daughter. Okay. So, which type of disease it is? Thalassemia is autosomal disease. Sickle cell anemia autosomal disease. Phenylketonuria is autosomal disease. So, yes, X-linked disease is only hemophilia. So the right answer is C. Carried female. Yes. Next question, 28th question. Yes, thank you for the likes. 8 likes are there. Test cross in plants or in Drosophila involves crossing. Test cross in plants or in Drosophila, whatever it is, involves crossing. What is meant by test cross? The cross between what? Yes, perfect, Sahina. Double recessive genotype. F1 hybrid with double recessive genotype is called test cross. No, it is not a genotype with recessive, right? Two genotypes with recessive type is not correct. Double recessive. F1 hybrid. C is the right answer. If it is like this is not test cross. Okay. With unknown genotype, to know whether it is the homozygous or heterozygous, we conduct the cross. That is test cross. 29th question. Wow, thank you. 9 likes are there. Feeling happy. Try to round figure that number. 29th question. Select the correct statement from the ones given below with respect to the hybrid cross. Try to mention the question number, Rudra. 29th question. Don't escape from this quiz. We are going to end the session within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, we are going to end the session because it is the law 2. Select the correct statements from the ones given below with respect to dihybrid cross. Dihybrid cross. Tightly linked genes on the same chromosome show higher recombinations. It is wrong. It is proved by the Mendel. Linkage. If tightly linked, recombinations are poor. Genes far apart on the same chromosome show very few recombinations. This is also wrong. If they are far, they can show more recombinations. Opposite to this. Okay. Genes loosely linked on the same chromosome show similar recombinations. 29th. Similar recombinations are wrong. There is a different types of recombinations are formed. Tightly linked genes on the same chromosome show very few recombinations. Because A is wrong, that's why D is correct. Yes, perfect, Lokesh. 30th question. Last but not least and most important question. Thank you to make the round figure like button. The genotype of a plant showing the dominant phenotype can be determined by the genotype of a plant showing the dominant phenotype can be determined by genotype of a plant showing the dominant phenotype can be determined by, we just discussed about that. To know whether it is the homozygous or heterozygous, we conduct a cross with recessive parent, with recessive, right? Which type of cross it is? Yes, that is. So you can contact me through the Call Me For app, or can send the messages also to my Insta, and try to join in our Telegram channel. Okay, and this is our email ID for Student Pulse. We are going to build up a new website. Try to visit it once, but still it is in under development. Contact at studentpulse.in is the email ID. Studentpulse.online. You can visit this. This is heartbeat of students. So thank you. Yes, that is test cross. Okay, I'm going to reveal this. The answer is A, test cross. Thank you, my dear students. Thanks to all the students who are attend and make the session successful. 12 likes, feeling very very happy. Today I think I am not going to eat anything because it is enough, more than enough for me. Right, Shajoy or something. They said they try to type something which is not proper meaning and which is not able to understand. Okay, maybe it is your home address or something. Right. Thank you. Have a nice day.